That's way too high up, man. I'm gonna need to loosen that. Today's Tuesday, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. It's the 16th-ish, Tuesday, June. How come this thing rides so high now? When you glued it, it rides higher. It rides higher now because you glued it. So. So is that good or bad? It doesn't matter as long as it holds. Okay, today's conversation is on All ECPs. This is the Amber Awakening. I don't know, the surge. It's about crime. What else is it about? It's my computer restarted last night. Both of them restarted. And then the garage door opened really slow, so the power went out. I think you need to get like a mini generator that just stops the little power. There's like a power surge once a week probably. It's just like a 1 second thing. We should try to stop now. Come back up to that generator. Does that work even? Can they even detect that? Is there a way you power the battery powers your house, and then the battery, it's always running off the battery. That is something I don't understand electricity a little bit. You're talking about for like a whole house. Yeah, like for a whole house, that would be, they're going to do the battery packs. There's like a $20,000, $10,000 battery you can buy for your whole house. I saw that. That was like 5 or 10 years ago. And then you'd sell electricity to the grid, and then you'd buy electricity during the nighttime. It was a buy and sell feature. It was a way of like, it's like Superman 3 but with electricity. Really, is that your analogy? Superman 3 but with electricity. Oh, that's funny. It's not that. It's like, you're talking about like the people who make like pennies off penny stocks by taking the guess of the stock ahead of time. They would do microsecond trades ahead of people buying stuff. You're talking about that, or what are you talking about? Oh, something like that. It's all the same thing. Oh, my balls. I'm gonna get my balls on this seat better. So what is this about? It's about ECPs. There's a car coming. You gotta get another way. Ooh, how about the 3 computers? The past, the present, the future? That's like Evangelion, sort of. I don't know. That's the mother, the scientist, I don't remember what the third one was. I'm talking about so you're taking that book, Slaughterhouse-5, and instead of it being crazy, you're talking about it as like the human brain being the past, the present, the future. See, I can feel the sun. I can smell a dead carcass right now. I can think of the past, and I can guess the future. And it's not as hippie, because that book's like a hippie book, right? It kind of is a hippie book. I mean, I don't think it's a hippie book, but like some people would call it a hippie book. I always thought it was actually a realistic book, but whatever. Oh, it has aliens in it. There's no... Well, yeah, you just changed aliens to Terminators, right? Yeah, I changed aliens to Terminators. This is basically a homage to Slaughterhouse-5, and I changed the aliens to robots. Oh, that's actually very insightful. After World War I, there was like a bunch of bank robberies, and they'd use BARs and Thompsons. You know, Thompsons are, you don't see Thompsons these days. you know, if someone had a Thompson, they'd be like, hey, that's a machine gun. It's not a machine gun. It's technically a submachine gun, but whatever. It's a machine gun. If someone called it a machine gun, I'd be like, I understand what you're saying. It's not technically a machine gun, but it is sort of a machine gun. I mean, if you've seen like Road to Perdition or anything with Al Capone in it, the Chicago submachine gun, yeah, whatever. A BAR is just a heavy. Well, they weigh like 20 pounds, don't they? What does a Thompson weigh? Like 15, 20, 15, 10? They're heavy, supposedly. I've never had one. I've never felt one. Okay, so back to the point. What is the point of this again? Oh, post World War I, there's a bunch of bank robberies, and I don't know. Did they ever figure that one out? Because you were thinking of stormtroopers. The Germans had the stormtroopers, which were like the I don't know. There's a romanticization of it. Like Hitler romanticized them, right? I think so. I don't know. And then there's the, oh, I just sit here on my machine gun. But they don't have to like run into the machine gun. The stormtroopers had to run into the machine gun normally, right? Yeah, so they had to make people who would not just sit there and shoot the machine gun. Yeah, because like the defense always has an advantage. So how do you get people to go on the offense if they have, you know, the defense always has the advantage, right? I don't know, maybe. If you say so. There's that Tesla truck with stickers on it. Take the stickers off. He bought the truck on the company dime and said, hey, I'll get attention from my company because it's a Tesla truck, and he's got all these stickers on it. Mm-hmm. Smart. That's actually a smart play. And it gave him an excuse to buy a Tesla truck, which is kind of a cool truck, I guess. So, So what's the point of this again? Stormtroopers. Did the Allies have stormtroopers? I bet the Allies have stormtroopers too. They just didn't. The Germans lost the war, so they glorified them more. That's probably what happened. That's my theory. I don't have evidence for it. I'm just saying I think that they got glorified more because, like, you know, we could have won this thing if we would have used stormtroopers more. And then the Allies just had trucks, like millions of trucks and oil, and you know, but that's, you know. The offense versus the defense? I don't know. I'm just ranting. I thought you were going to talk about ECPs and the Anbar Awakening and rich and poor neighborhoods and T-walls and gated communities. Oh, it all runs together. There's a theme in there somewhere. So where are you going with this? Oh, I don't know. I'll get somewhere with it eventually. After these cars, and I can find a way to get across this street. Oh man, you should have gone. Yeah, I should have gone. Come on. Yeah, I remember that one. There was a cynical point in my life where I was like, what if that's all the world really is? It's just like ECPs and gated communities, and like secretly the blacks hate the whites and the whites hate the blacks and the Sunnis hate the Shias and the Shias hate the Sunnis. And if there weren't gated communities, they'd all just fucking kill each other. And that was a simple thought I had once. It was like one of those thoughts, oh my fucking god, seriously? Is that really all this world is? Everyone simply wants to murder everybody. It's like gated communities. Yeah, it's actually the reality of this world. Oh man. I don't know. Where is this going? I don't remember what this. Just random thoughts. What else is there? Yeah, they don't have gated communities, or they don't actually have. I mean, do they have gated communities? I mean, some of the apartments where we have to scan an ID, but even the rich neighborhoods don't have like. There aren't gates. There's like you don't have to scan your car. Oh, whatever. So what was the point of this again? It was I don't know. I don't remember. There's something dead around here. Is there? Is that the sewage or is there something dead? There might be something. Okay, so you gotta get up this hill, but how do you want to get there? Yeah, don't go up the hill, go this way. time. I spent 3 hours like cleaning a garage, like 1 hour of work and 2 hours of walking around patiently. Not impatient, pacing back and forth, trying to figure out what I was going to do with it. And then I slept for a long time because I only biked for an hour last night or two. 1 hour? We went to Walmart and we came back. An hour. And then we slept like 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. But you did like nothing. And then what else? Oh, so this would be about ECPs and control points, and they'll T-wall this whole thing up. Yeah, probably. The future of they sent all those rednecks to they sent the rednecks to like Vietnam, and then they sent them to like Afghanistan and Iraq, and they get beat by like rednecks of Afghanistan, right? And Vietnam, they got beat by people hiding in holes. So they learned, in World War I, the stormtroopers were bank robbers? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. You're talking about the BAR? How much did that happen statistically? No clue. That hill hurt. Well, that hill did hurt. So, you're gonna see all these rednecks go back to America, and they had like compounds in Afghanistan, little walled, multi-family domesticities. In Iraq, they separated the Shias and the Sunnis, and they said, "Hey, Sunnis, you run your shit. Shia, you run your shit." There wasn't one system, so it's going to be a multi-system. It's almost like Sharia law. They always say that Sharia law bullshit. The conservatives hated that shit though, right? But that's what they're going to do, right? They're going to be like, blacks, police yourself. Mexicans, police yourself. You think that's what they're going to do? Well, that's one of my theories. It's not going to be one set of rules. It's going to be like the black men right there back. Police yourselves. I don't know if that's conservative or liberal though. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. That hill killed me. That hill hurt. And that was a smaller hill than the other hill. How come it hurt so much? Well, I don't know. Let's see what we got now. I guess it's the end of this. Yeah, I don't have any. I'm just gonna do filler for the rest of this now. Filler. There's a Hummer. There's 3. It's like 4 or 5 o'clock, right? 4:24, right? 4:24? 22. Whatever. Oh, and then you're doing like the thing about AI. Like the AI is just like an amalgamation of all human knowledge of the past. It can regurgitate all the like good information from the past pretty well. Now, if they can figure out a way to its brain, I mean, you don't have bad information. Society became very transparent, right? just ate the pizza. It was like an hour or two ago. Okay. It was a bruschetta. And it had less pepperoni on it, but I like the crust better than the DiGiorno. The DiGiorno's actually do put more pepperoni on them. That's a pepperoni lovers. But the crust is better on the bruschetta, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't preheat the oven, and it was kind of soggy in the middle. I don't know. Maybe you should preheat the oven. The outer crust is better. Because that takes, preheating an oven adds another 10 or 15 minutes to the process. I just throw the thing in there, and then I add 5 or 7 minutes to it for 10. And it says don't do that on the box. I know better than bruschetta. Okay. It's still pretty good pizza. So what do you think? So the World War I generation came back. They robbed banks? Do you think they blame it on that? I don't know if that's. Put it in the Hells Angels. The people realize that it's actually like little cults of tribes. Yeah. You want to know where tribalism comes from? Yeah, Iraq and Afghanistan, where they were like tribes and clans and shit. And guess who they beat? They beat the USA, didn't they? Ooh. Very interesting. And then you had this like Nazi rant where you're like, what I was like about the Nazis, you shouldn't like the Nazis, I'm not endorsing the Nazis. You were never going to convert someone to your side. You have to just go in there and be like, I'm the robot exterminator race. Oh my God, you can't say that. I look at a planet and I go, there's some Weebin's room. I don't look at it and go, you're a monster. Did I ever tell you you're a monster? You say it all the time. I am X399. Your planet looks nice. You're 6 billion, 8 billion people. I'm now dead. So that's it. You can't convert people to stuff. You just have to wipe them out. According to the Germans. I'm not saying that. I would never say that out loud. You'll get in a lot of trouble if you say that. Yeah, because they try to convert the Iraqis and the Afghanis into Americans, and they just copied everything you had. They just took notes, and then they were like, as soon as they could, they were like, get the fuck out of here, which is what they did, right? Yeah. So I don't want to sound like a Nazi, but X99. You should say X99 instead of Nazi. Because when you conquer a planet as the X399, you just go in there and you say, oh my God, you're a monster. You're a fucking monster, kid. Okay. The Iraqis secretly want to be Americans. The Afghanis secretly want to be Americans. No, they don't. They just want to steal your shit. It's like people want to pretend that there's something about America beyond just the iPad. It's just the iPad and the computers and the fancy jets. There's nothing deeper to this world than the tools that you use. There is no spirit. Ooh, there is no spirit, really? What does that thing have? It's got a tarp over it. I can't tell. It's hidden. They have an ECP on top of the cargo truck's container. You're going to call it an ECP? Yeah. I'd have to go undo it to see what's in there. over this road? How are you going to get over this road? I got to get over this road. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. You probably make it. Okay, here's a Suburban. Is that the end of your idea? I guess that's all there was. Seattle do like barricades and say, we've got entry control points. I don't know, I guess you can do that too. The French Revolution did barricades. They're entry control points. Ooh. What were the French barricades? It's called French barricades, right? Oh, I have no clue. These the rich people in their revolutionary neighborhoods that put up barricades. Ooh, I like the juxtaposition of French revolutionaries with like rich neighborhoods. That's funny. The rich have become the real revolutionaries. Even better. If you're that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I like it. The most dangerous thing in this world is to let a nut job just freely let his mind wander. I didn't think of that. That's a good, it's not a parable, it's an analogy. I don't know, like the rich are putting up French Revolution barricades on their neighborhoods, right? It's a form of revolutionary activity. That's hilarious. I love it. I love it so much. Genius. Hey look, I was sounding right-wing at the beginning of this, because I was like, there's an intelligence to putting up ECPs in the neighborhoods. And I don't want people to consider me a right-wing person. I gotta say some left-wing stuff too. It's important to, if you're a left-winger and you see a neighborhood putting up a barricade, you should call them revolutionaries. And have them, I don't know, what right-wing word would they use to destroy the barricades? I don't know. Meditations, and then there's future predictions. That seems deeper than it should be. I don't really know how that works exactly. They say there's one self. There's at least three selves. There's the past memory, there's the present input of data, and then there's the future prediction. You shouldn't have said Slaughterhouse 5. People will think you're like some hippie. Hey, that book was cool because he was like, you're never going to stop wars. People like fighting. I thought he was a realist. It's like trying to stop icebergs. You're not going to stop icebergs. Unless you melt them all. You want to melt icebergs? Well, they are melting them, aren't they? Who was Harrison Schmitt? I always thought it was Harrison. It was not Harrison Ford. That book was written in like the 60s or 70s. Harrison Ford was like late 70s. I don't know, it doesn't matter. It's just more bullshit. Hey, any other jokes? All his other books are like not the greatest. They're not terrible. That one's actually, I always thought that was his best book. AI is going to basically be aliens anyway, because if you've seen AI, the movie, they're aliens. Or if you've seen the Animatrix, they're basically insect aliens. Robot insect aliens. Yeah, it's all, there's three versions of reality: the past, the present, and the future. And they all mesh together into one unified existence of something. Yeah, I mean, you can go from one neighborhood to another right now. Right now, you can. In the future, they'll be like, when I was a kid, you could go from one neighborhood to another. It'll be like that movie with Justin Timberlake in it. Yeah, I think they had something get a pay to get in. I don't know. Only clubs do that. Sometimes they think you pay $20 to get in the club. And they just tag all the bouncer. He's like, did you pay your $20? Is that your joke now? Or what are you going for here? Oh, I don't know. There's some other jokes too. I don't remember what they were. Did you do them already? Oh, one of them was like, what was the other one? We were doing one this morning, right? What were we doing this morning? It was like, it was, oh, I don't even remember now. Fuck. You thought it was good too. They come and go. I'll remember it eventually. Something will spry my memory. Is that the correct use of the word spry? Something will hit my memory, and then I'll go, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, the robot keeps telling me stuff I was told it, because I was like, can you name any other books like Slaughterhouse 5 where it jumps between different versions of reality? Like, one of them's made up. I'm pretty sure the alien thing is just made up bullshit. But, like, the other two were supposed to be, like, semi-real. And then, I was just thinking, he was like, the robot was like, Marcel Proust. And I was like, I already said that to you. You're not telling me any new information. You're just regurgitating to me what I've already told you. Because I talked about The Sopranos and Marcel Proust, and Tangerine, and, you bite into a tangerine, and you're like, blah, 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 blah. It's not giving me new information. It's actually just collecting the information in my head, which kind of pisses me off. Look, to be fair, it does a decent job of summarizing. It does a 7 out of 10 job of summarizing stuff, at least. Because I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to listen to myself talk. I can't stomach listening to myself talk. People don't realize this. The real point of AI was just to completely map humanity. The LLM was a cover story. Did you do magicians yet? Were you talking about magicians? Did you talk about magicians already? I think you did, didn't you? Did I? You told the robot that story. I went to a party once, like a half party, like a 10 people, 5 people at an apartment. There's some kid, and he did like a magic trick with his cards. And he was like, pick a card out. And then, I wouldn't be able to pick the card out. He'd hold the deck out. And I'd grab a card. And then, I didn't get to put the card back in the deck. He was going to put the card back in the deck. And I was like, oh, I can figure out what you're doing. You're just going to finger it somehow. Because I'm not the one putting it back in the deck. So I can figure out what he was doing based on how he did it. Is this about bank robberies? Yeah, it was about bank robberies. If I could do magic, I'd just steal all the gold out of the bank. I wouldn't do David Copperfield shit. If I could teleport like David Blaine, I'd just steal all the fucking gold out of the bank. So I'm pretty sure none of that is real, because I have common sense and I know humans are monsters. And if David Blaine had that power, he would just steal all the money out of the bank. You know, because if I had the ability to go through walls, I would just steal all the gold out of Fort Knox. You know, I'm not like the hero of this story. I'm no good person. But like David Blaine has this power, you know, to do shit. He doesn't steal from the bank. Fuck you, buddy. I don't believe you. Is that the end of the rant? What was that? That was what the rant was. It was about magicians. And then it was about Hitler, because Hitler's a magician. Politicians are magicians. Because, you know, they're like, look over here, and then whatever they say look at, you don't look at it. That's not what they're doing the magic somewhere else. That's like, a politician is the ultimate form of a magician. Okay. Was there more to that joke, or is that the whole joke? Oh, it was like, what was the rest of the joke? It was like, magicians, got you up on magicians? I don't remember. Talking about like professionalism, like you have like a drug analysis like a P lab. Like if some kid gets on probation, you know, they just hand them the P bottle and they're like, hey, is this positive or negative? It's like there's a distance, there's an ECP point of information. And that's, yeah, the whole thing just sort of You've never been on like probation, have you? I don't think so. I mean, I have done a drug test before. Huh. Is Epstein, is the macro thesis of the show. I might do that this time. I think it's funny. You want to go to the park and do it? You want to turn the camera on and do it in the park? This other park, I mean, what is that park called? Middle of downtown park. It's sunny. Getting hot right now. Oh, Epstein is the distraction for the magicians. So are the UFOs. That's my theory. Do you have evidence? Oh, fuck no. I have zero evidence. It's just my gut reaction. As a magician, I know how a magician works. As a kettle, I can call the pot black. As a magician, I can prove that this photography of... No, he's not. I thought he was a photographer. It's a picture of a lady. Is she homeless? Is she homeless, or is it like a guy taking a picture of like a lady? She looks like rich white. I thought she was like a homeless person. I thought this guy taking a picture of a homeless person, but I think she's like a rich girl having her picture taken by some guy against a white wall. Yeah, because her boots were too nice. Her legs were a little too tan. That was... here to do this? Yeah, there's not enough people here. I can pull this off. it off and you turn the thing on and then you sit beside the... Can you rant about something? Yeah. This is a, I can't even see the video. This is a rant about Epsteinism and how you can't let your guard down, okay? Epstein's network is really, 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 really deep. Epstein's network is so deep. Look, if you know anyone who manages another human being, they're all child fuckers. Everybody who manages somebody, even the smallest, like a Burger King manager, a Burger King sub-manager, a McDonald's sub-manager, any human being who manages another human being is part of the Epstein network. So only when society gets rid of all managers and all sub-managers and all sub-managers and team leaders and all that shit will society not have Epstein in it. That's how you get rid of Epstein. So don't let them fool you. The Epstein network is really, 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 really deep. You gotta pull that shit out by the roots. You gotta pull all the team leaders out. You gotta pull all the micromanagers, all the, no more leaders, no more, no more managers, no more sub-managers, no more shift managers, no more any of those jobs. That is part of the Epstein network, okay? The Epstein network is really, really, really deep, okay? It's at least 30 to 40% of the population, probably. So you got to keep that in mind. And this is very aesthetic, the thing behind me. So I'm trying to be more aesthetic for YouTube. That's my keep your eyes out. They're not. You may think you have got Epstein. You have not got Epstein until you get all the team leaders, all the managers, all the shift managers. Until you get all of them, you're not going to get rid of it. His network was deep. Very, very, very funny. Very funny. So it turned into like team leaders, shift managers. It turns into anyone managing another human being is part of the Epstein network. Yeah, that's the joke. Huh. Well, that was cleaner than I expected. It wasn't the thing I planned, but it'll work. They do over veins here. They're still on the thing. Did you know just because someone says it on YouTube doesn't mean they believe it? Yeah, it's crazy. People believe what people say on YouTube as if it's true. It's insane. People are nuts. That was fun. I like the waterfall. The water fountain aesthetic. So you're basically you're using Epstein to espouse expose. I'm a anarchist, probably. I'm probably an anarchist. I hate all management. So I'm just going to I'm going to throw all management under the bus and say that they're all Epsteins. I'm just going to use this to my advantage. Like, it's not that I actually believe that. It's just that I'm going to use whatever happens to my advantage, even though I don't have to believe a word I'm saying. I hate all leadership. I hate being patronized by anybody. So I'm going to use this Epstein thing to my advantage. Good job. That's smart. Church right now. There's that corner, and then you're across from there. I'm trying to go back down the other way to the courthouse. If it leads, oh my God, you're gonna do. If it leads, it bleeds, or if it bleeds, it leads. That's from Nightcrawler, right? Nightcrawler has the line. In terms of the news, if it bleeds, it leads. And you were going to say, if it leads, it bleeds. Oh my God, you're going to get arrested for that one, man. You can't say that. If it leads, it bleeds. Oh my God. That's dirty, dude. You're dirty. I'm pretty dirty. I'm a dirty, dirty person. blackmail material on you 24/7. Society is Epsteinian by its very nature. I don't realize this. You think it's just Epstein blackmailing people? There's tons of blackmail going on. Legality of that? Technically, that's really illegal, actually. But I'm on a bike. It's not a car. It's still technically really illegal. I guess. I don't know. It doesn't feel illegal. Like, I don't feel like I'm breaking like a hardcore law by going down a one-way street on a bike. But I get taken down. My feelings and my intuition is not like I'm hardcore breaking the law. Huh. But you are. I guess technically. Any other jokes? You want to go to the mural? You already did your stop. You don't need to stop again. You want to do it during the daytime? But people will think you're scared to do it during the daytime if you only do it at nighttime. That's true. You can make that a rant. You can be like, I'm here just to prove that, I'll do it during the daytime too. I'm not. It's not because if you want to do that, you can. Do you want to turn, if it leads, it bleeds into a whole motto? I mean, that's a good one. I like it. You could do I could do a whole nother rant about Epstein. If it leads, it bleeds. You really think that's really fucked up? Because it's like you're basically against all human beings teaching other human beings anything in that story. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm saying people should have to discover shit themselves and stop getting taught stuff by other people. So when you teach other people stuff, it becomes corrupted. They don't own it. If they don't own it, then how can you can't teach someone something? They have to own it, right? I mean, that's kind of what I'm going for here, right? I don't know, man. I don't know. I do not support your thesis. I'm only on for I'm just here because you entertain me, okay? I'm not here because, like, I'm on your side. I'm just here, to get some chuckles. I'm here to sit back and laugh, Look at this idiot. He just said if it leads, it bleeds. He's going to get fucking, they're going to call him, like, a revolutionary. And he's going to get him shot in the heart with a blindfold on. Or hung. He'll get hung for that one. You can't say that, man. It's a call of, it's like a declaration of war against all leaders. It is, isn't it? If it leads, it bleeds. Yeah, but tied to Epstein. Remember, tied to Epstein. You can ride this Epstein wave. I'll ride the Epstein wave. This is an anti-Epstein rant. This is not a anti-all leadership rant. They're not retarded. They'll be able to figure it out. No, they're fucking retarded. They think magicians are real. If a magician was real, it brought them pain. These people are fucking retarded. I mean, oh my God, that's what this thing. If David Blaine had those abilities, he would just steal the gold out of Fort Knox. He would not go around doing street magic. My bike up, there's too many people, so I gotta find a place to walk this thing. Unless you want to walk with it. You want to walk with it? Your ECPs mean nothing to me. I am a being of 20 trillion years old. This is my galaxy. Your ECPs mean nothing to me. That's the key to the rant, right? Yeah. I think that's what you're going for. I gotta check that out. I'm gonna find this a lot. Right here on this hospital. keys. You didn't bring your keys, did you? They're there. Stop it. Let's see if we can get this going right. Is that gonna work? Oh, it's hot out here. God, it's hot. Yeah, that's not gonna fit. You don't want to put it on that guardrail. That's for a hand railing. You just want to walk with it? God, it's hot. God, it's fucking hot too. It's not that hot, man. Okay, so you gotta turn it off. You're gonna walk to the other side. Turn it off. 501. Oh, okay, so there's a fruit walk. He dared him. He was like, hey, they'll think you're a pussy and you won't do it during the daytime, you know, because if you only do it at like 2 o'clock, it looks like you're a pussy. See, there's a person over there. You know, you got to do this during the day. Like, a lot of these people don't know this, but I'm actually a being that's like 20 billion years old. They think this is their land. This is actually on my land. The entire universe is actually. And, you know, they try and put their ECPs up. You can't put ECPs up against something like me. And I got to inspect my shit too. Very interesting. Are you going to go in the road or are you going to go? How you going to do this? Yeah, this is harder. There's more cars. It's harder to do. I might have to stay on the sidewalk. So what's this rant about? Oh, it was because you came up with that idea of, you know, in the movie Nightcrawler, there's the line, if it bleeds, it leads. And, you know, I see everybody's jumping on the Epstein bandwagon. So I was like, instead of fighting it, I figured I'd just use it to my exploitation. Because I'm probably an anarchist, but these people are fucking retarded. They fall for the stupidest shit, so they'll fall for this. I'm probably an anarchist, and I hate all leadership. And my whole thing is I'm going to say, if it leads, it bleeds, because it's part of the Epstein Network. If a person is a leader, a team leader, a shift manager, if a person is the smallest level of manager or team leader, etc., they're part of the Epstein Network. The Epstein Network is really, 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 really deep, okay? It's probably like 40% of the population. 40? What do you think? It's at least half, you know, it's probably at least half. So if a person is even like a team leader, a smallest form of leadership, they're part of the Epstein Network. And my new comedic motto is, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I would never say that out loud. If it leads, it bleeds. That's very funny. Because you're taking a well-known cliche and you're taking it and you're reversing it. No, I'm talking about the Epstein Network. I'm against the Epstein Network. I'm masquerading my own self-interest behind a news event. And these people are fucking retards, and they don't understand that, like, that's what all these people on the internet and all the news people are doing. They're just taking their own self-interest and masquerading it behind a facade of, like, I hate Epstein pedophilia. They're fucking retards. These people are fucking goddamn fucking retards. I swear to God. You can get away, if they're getting away with it, you can get away with it. That's not true. You know that's not true, right? If it leads, it bleeds. They're gonna fucking kill you, buddy. You know that, right? They better. I can see through their bullshit. I know a magician. A magician can see what a magician is doing. I know what these people are doing. I'm the kettle. I can call the pot black. Okay. Is some other rant? Oh yeah, it's like, yeah, you know, they teach people stuff, but if you're taught something, you don't own it, right? Yeah, and everybody wants to teach people shit. Madrasas, public schools, there's the Christian schools, there's the Catholic schools. You know, if you don't own it, you know, they want to get in your brain, right? They want to lead. So you want to know about how the real child fucking is going on. It's the people who get to teach people stuff and then they don't own it. If you don't own it, if you don't own your own mental thoughts, you know, which most of these people do not own their own mental thoughts. They're just, they're fucked into them. They're child fucked into them, right? Yeah. They don't even believe the stuff they say. They're just, you know, it's a form of, I guess, indoctrination. I don't even know. It's a good question. Is that the end of your rant? I'll figure it. I can think of something else. I'm pretty smart. I can come up with some other shit. So, yeah. They got UFOs in the news. They don't have, I don't think Epstein's in the news. I think it was like UFOs. UFOs are just like the magician thing. Hey, look over here. That's all the UFOs are. I think Epstein is that too. But I'm going to use it to my advantage. If it leads, it bleeds. Make t-shirts. It's my new, who's the guy who got killed in Russia? The whole thing is corrupt. His whole motto was, the whole system is corrupt. He got poisoned by Putin. You're going to get poisoned, buddy. Nablanky? I don't know. You got to make a cool motto. These people are stupid. They like mottos. Hope. Make America great again. You got to come up with a fucking... These retards love mottos. They're fucking retards. You kill me, man. You kill me. If it leads, it bleeds. You can't say that, man. You can't say that. Do you want to go? You're usually going to go back down the sidewalk, aren't you? Yeah, I guess, because there's cars. When it's nighttime, there's no cars. And I mean that for all leadership, even like small team leaders, like 2 to 3. It's a leader. That's part of the Epstein Network. The Epstein Network is any person who is a leader is technically part of the Epstein Network. So if you gotta bandwagon that shit, man. Bandwagon it. You're playing with fire. What's the point of being alive if you can't burn your fingers? Good point. Anything else? I think that's the end. I mean, you've done 2 of them. You stopped for the fountain and now you're doing this one. Well, I wanted to make sure these people know, you know, look, your ECPs don't mean shit to me, okay? This is my universe. This ain't your universe. You're just renting. That's very insane sounding. Yeah, because your whole rant is about ECPs. Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting concept. I mean, is that guy gonna hit? Oh, he's going that way. I guess that's the end of this. That did not go as well as I thought. But it will be in the future. Historians will go back and go, this is where the term "if it leads, it bleeds" comes from, and they'll be like, this is an important moment. You're literally insane. Did I ever tell you that? Or am I? Okay. That concludes that free walk. Took me a second to get that phone thing working again because it's like bright and sunny. Oh, and that reminds me, if you're not dead by the age of 20, you fuck something up. If you're not dead by the age of 40, you're really fucked up. And if you're not dead by the age of 60, you're probably Satan. You're definitely part of the Epstein Network. Oh my God. Use the fuck out of me. If you're not dead by the age of 20, there's like a 20% chance you're part of the Epstein Network. If you're not dead by the age of 40, there's probably like a 60%. If you're not dead by the age of 60, you're like 80% part of the Epstein Network, probably. It's a good one. Very funny. Very, very funny. You're very amusing. Very childish. Very juvenile. Yeah, law, I am no longer breaking the law. So I'll be on a two-way street. I mean, to be fair, the conservatives are right. Like, whatever they teach your kids is a form of warfare. It's like you should get to brainwash your kids. I mean, that's objectively true. I mean, imagine believing like Newtonian physics, some fucking dumb shit hippie kids like, there's relativistic physics. You know, like, fuck you, shut the fuck up. I believe in Newtonian physics. You know, it's all. Who should get to. It's not a question of pederasty and child fighting. It's a question of who gets to do it. Wow. You're dirty fucker, aren't you? Well, which is worse? Fucking someone's head or fucking someone's body? Ooh, there's another good one. Good job. It's a philosophical, right? I'd rather get fucked physically than fucked mentally. That's probably true. Russian statement, it's all corruption. Yeah. You got poisoned by Putin, right? Yeah. Well, here's the thing: if you're not getting poisoned by the elites, you're probably a bad guy. You're probably part of the Epstein Network. Oh my God, you can't say. Look, if you're not being killed or persecuted by the elites, you're probably part of the Epstein Network. Huh. That makes sense, though. It does, doesn't it? So it's like victimhood glorification. Yeah, I thought that was the left saying that. Now the right's getting first. Yeah, they do. It's like it's a race to the persecution bottom. Round and round the circle goes. No one believes in anything, and they all run their country out. Practice those. It's important to practice your sophistry and your, what other skills? What other skills are you practicing? Sophistry. Is it Philistine? Yeah, probably Philistine. Jackalia. I'm a practicer of. I help people embrace their inner Jackalia. Have you guys embraced Jackalia yet? You guys should embrace Jackalia. It's good for you. Very fun. What's that? Is that graffiti? I thought that guy was taking a picture of graffiti at first. And then I was like, oh yeah, that wall is painted white. In the old days it might have had graffiti on it, but I think they painted over graffiti. It's like a red light district. There's graffiti districts, and there's places where you can do graffiti, and there's walls where if you do graffiti, they're like, you can't do it here. You have to go down 2 walls. I guess. I don't know. is probably going to win. You'd be amazed at how shallow and stupid these people are. Whoever has the coolest hat is probably going to win. I like your trucker. I like your red trucker hat, Trump. You inspired me. Very nice. What's your hat idea? Cowboy hat? Fedora? Hip hop hat? A Jewish hat? Yeah, whatever. I'll think of something. A dunce hat? Yeah, there's a good one. And then in today's day and age, oh my God, I'm out of breath. So like in the 80s, there was these wrestlers. You had to stay in kayfabe 24/7. You must always stay in kayfabe. You always have to stay in. It's not called kayfabe, right? Or what is it called? Stay in character. So like, you know, you can't break character ever. Can you create one face that will be able to get you through all situations? That's a very complicated face to make. In the old days, you could have like 3-4 faces in your back pocket. Now you have to make one face all the time. It's hot. It's sunny. It's like 5 o'clock yet? Probably like 5. No, it's like 5:30 probably. 5:20, 5:10. So you're hijacking the Epstein thing, yeah? Yeah, it's hilarious. I was inspired by the Muslims on 9/11. Oh my, well, if I see a news event, I take it to my advantage and I hijack it for my own purposes. I don't have any box cutters though. I mean, I have a box cutter in the garage. Does that count? He said he's a hijacker. He's got a box cutter in his garage. Can we arrest him for that? Yeah, the people with their $5 million, $10 million houses, they don't want to be reminded that they're just renting. They're gonna have you killed, man. I swear to God, you think you're joking? When I die, my soul will transfer like that movie. Is it Falling Down? What is that, Soul? Is that Falling Down? What is that? Is that the Denzel Washington movie? Hey, well, you can kill me. My soul is just going to transfer to another body. You people are idiots if you didn't know that. You can't kill me. I'm an immortal soul. Now, if you smoke the cigarette with menthol and formaldehyde or whatever, maybe you can beat me. Huh. So here's the thing. I'll stay in character if they arrest me too. I can stay in character. I'm pretty good at this. I know what society is. It's all kayfabe wrestling. You gotta pretend it's real even when you know it's not real. I know none of this is real, but I'm a professional. I'll pretend it's real even though I know it's all bullshit. There's a sheriff car? I've never seen a sheriff car. It's a tiny one too. What is it, like a Taurus? It's not tiny, but it's like smaller than a normal cop car. It's important to keep abreast of the current situation of what's going on around you. It's these wheels. I think those wheels are something cool. What are they? 5 stars. They're not stars. They're 5. You're killing me, man. You gotta get across this road. About gang color? Yeah, you've done that one before. Come on, man. Something new. Oh, I don't know. It's getting hot and I'm sweating. I'm running low on ideas. I gotta get across the street. I'm frustrated. I'm not actually delusionally hot. Like this one time I was biking and I was delusionally hot. And normally I look back and forth like 2 or 3 times. And I was so fucking tired I just looked back and forth once. And I was like, I stopped giving a fuck because I was that hot. Because I was in like pain. I'm not in that much pain right now. I'm sweaty, but I'm not in actual pain. Okay. You're saying all eaters are, yeah, it's an anti-societal. I'm saying society is by its very nature abstinian. When you say abstinian, it sounds more philosophical. Louis C.K. has a new special. I watched the free joke he gave out. It's like giving your father to a nursing home. That was the joke that he had on Netflix, YouTube. He was okay. He's old. He's getting older. He looks older. He's wearing glasses. He will never understand LLMs very well. He's too old to understand AI and LLMs. So his jokes will never be. I mean, I like him as a comedian. I always did, but I like his vulgarness. But he'll never spend 100 hours for ChatGPT. So like that's my competitive advantage. You got to look at everything like it's. What are your competitive advantages and disadvantages? I do love vulgar. I'm always a big fan of a vulgar joke. You gotta trade them up, you know. And the old people can't keep up with the young people shit. I mean, he just probably doesn't have the energy to. Because at the end of the day, I'm just an amalgamation of multiple thought patterns merging together. There's like a 10 or 20% Woody Allen in there. Some vulgar parts of the Louis C.K. What else? There's some political science in there. There's a little bit of don't know, so philosophy, political science, just random mishmash of bullshit. Are you a movie nerd? I guess I used to be a movie nerd, but then I don't watch movies anymore, so I don't really know. I mean, I'll still turn Terminator 1 or 2 on. For background noise. It's like background noise at this point. I'm not watching movies anymore to get new ideas. I'm just looking for background noise at this point. June 16th is today. It says vote today. Is it June 16th? I don't really know. I wasn't paying that. I don't know the issues, so I really can't tell you what to vote for or who to vote for. I don't even know what the issues are. Is it senators and congressmen, or is it like city council? I don't even know what the city issues are. What to do with the guy who does fruit mural walks? That's probably in there. They have a memorandum in there probably. Oh wow, what are those called? What is it called in California when they're like, should we legalize pot? What is it called, like a article or something? Article 57. Fruit walk, fella. We're saving 10K. We're saving up 5K to buy some drones, and some drones are going to hit him one night. It's on the ballot. It's funny. Very funny. Have they ever done it? Like the ballots are normally like legalize pot, legalize prostitution, legalize shit like that. Have they ever been like, hey, this is a dumb joke and I don't have enough information to do it. Did you know Joe Rogan and Elon Musk used to live in California? They didn't tell you this, but they got kicked out by a ballot. Really? That's not funny. I mean, I have no evidence for that. Sorry, California is famous for having a ballot. They're like, legalize prostitution, legalize pot. They're like, we moved to Texas. They got kicked out. They just don't want to admit it. Fucking that's just meant to be a joke about ballots. I don't give a fuck about those two people. It's just a joke about like, they got kicked out, but then they lied about it. They're like, we moved to Texas on our own. They got kicked out. This is a great joke. It's an amazing joke. So, remember how the Republicans used to rant about like chips in your hand, COVID? In the future, like I was taking advantage of the free water system. I was drinking 3-4 bottles of water out of these parks and stuff. And you'll have to have a chip in your hand. And they can be like, that guy can't have water. Republicans will introduce chips in your hand. You can't have people freeloading off the water from the parks. It's supposed to have a filter in it, which would make it better water than a lot of people just have tap water. But I think they took the filter out. But it's cold. But if I was thinking of like, what if someone came down here with like a gallon and it was filtered water and they filled up like a gallon of water, but because it was filtered, because it does cost money to run a filter on a water source. It's like there's one on the back of the fridge and you have to replace it every so many years. I don't know how it works, but so you don't want people freeloading off those water filters and shit. Is that the end of your joke? Yeah, that was It's because I was getting some water out of a water fountain, and I was imagining, what if they had like a system where like, beep, 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 no, you cannot have water. It'd be an ECP for the water fountain. Yeah, exactly. Hey, that fits with the theme of the beginning of this video. People will cut off hands and they'll be like, oh, I can get water if I want, and they'll have like a severed hand in their back pocket. That's really weird, and that's a lot of thought you put into this. Well, no, I just made it up. I was like, there's like an eyeball scene. There's a movie where they cut the guy's eyeball out. I was like, I want a thing of water. So I have a cut off hand in my back pocket so I can put the little scanner with the chip. No one's keeping me from cold water. That's interesting. You want to drink some of that water? If they only knew how much water I steal from them. Oh, it's so good. So do you want to like try and elaborate on any of those? I was thinking of like those Afghan compounds. They have walls. Would they hire someone to be like something, but that person would be? There's like a feudal. There's almost like a mini feudal system, and they're going to bring that back to America. As they realized, it's like Vietnam. They had the spirit thing. If you can out-spirit someone, you can beat them. If you can out-tribe them, out-clan them, you can probably beat them. World War II was the last war where they were like, we just outproduced them. Yeah, and then people keep acting like it's still that same. But I mean, it's not. Like Iran lost a lot of people, lost way more people than the U.S. and Israel. But Iran is calling what happened like a victory for them, I think. I don't entirely get it. A spirited core for a country, Iran. Okay. So how long do you think that thing's going to last? Oh, I have no clue. They're trying to get the uranium out or something? I saw J.D. Vance on the TV. He was like, I think they're trying to get the uranium from them. I have no clue who wins that. I still don't know how that's going to play out. You think it hurts? You think it hurt the Republican Party? Because like everyone was like, because there's some anti-Semitism in the Republican Party, and then they all said like Trump is under the sway of Netanyahu. I don't know how that plays. Can't tell how that plays exactly. Does that kill it? He poisoned J.D. Vance's career, maybe? I have no clue. That's a good question. He did it on purpose. Oh my God. He's planning ahead. He's thinking for his he's thinking of like Barron Trump, or he has like an algorithm. He's like, hey, if J.D. Vance gets too powerful, your son, one of those, he has like 2 sons and he has that other son. Because Barron's like 25 or something, and the other 2 are like 40, right? He's thinking ahead, man. So he poisoned J.D. Vance in an attempt to help his, would that help? I don't know. I'm making up a computer. He's got a computer that does all the math for him. Do you have any evidence for that? No, just an interesting idea. Did he really, how much did he poison his... I think he was high. I think he was on a winning high, because he grabbed Maduro, which was like, I can't believe he pulled that off. I can't believe he pulled off like just grabbing Maduro like that. And I think he was on a winner's high, and he was like, I'll just win at anything. And he thought he could win at everything. And that's what I think happened, or whatever. So, but he could have also done it to poison J.D. Vance. Set up his 3 kids, maybe? His daughter. What else? Oil doesn't matter as much as it used to, I think. I mean, it matters to China. I don't think it matters. I don't think the Middle Eastern... It does matter, because it raised prices a lot. But why? I thought the oil markets were... Well, the oil that would have went to the United States went to China? China was willing to pay more? That's a good question. Do you think there'll ever be like 2 economies in the world? Like an economy... There'll be like 3 economies. the Western economy, the Eastern economy, and then like a middle black market economy. That's interesting. The Chinese price of oil went up 5% today. The Western Bloc countries' price of oil went down 5% today. The pirates, the people in the middle, it's something. There was the Axis market, the Allies market, and there was probably like a middle market. I don't know. Maybe. Right now it's pretty liquid. You know, you can't. If you cut off China's oil, they'll just take U.S. oil by raising the price. Shit, yeah. Barriers to entry, ECPs. You gotta have ECPs for that oil shit. The entire world is nothing but ECPs. I thought this was supposed to be more about. Yeah, I wasn't there for this, but I heard this story once where like it was like Baghdad, and this is a story I heard. I don't know if it's true. It'd be like 200 people would die. Civilians would just kill other civilians because they had so much hatred towards each other. You know, like the blacks hate the whites hate the blacks, the Sunnis hate the Shias hate the Sunnis. Everybody secretly wants to like murder everybody. The Mexicans want their land back. You guys stole it from Mexico, and you know, Britain wants its land back. You guys, they want their revenge. The British want their revenge. They want their colonies back. I promise you. Spain wants Florida back. France wants Louisiana back. There's a lot of like, there's a lot of hatred in the air. You guys just see. There's a lady jogging, and she can kick her legs out. I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't have anything intelligent to say. Must be some sort of training thing. I saw this thing on YouTube where the ladies stick like a band under their leg when they're doing leg lifts, so it only like does a certain part of their butt. I don't think it's related to that. That would be more athletic than cosmetic. Any other genius thoughts? There's this one lady on YouTube, and she was like, the container store contains containers, and she runs back to the container store. It's a store that says container store. It's a box store, and then the next picture is her, and she's running towards the Dick's Sporting Goods store. The implication being that thank you for explaining this. Stellaris. There's a new patch, which I'm not gonna download the patches. I'm probably just gonna play this because I got it, and then I'm gonna probably stop playing it eventually. But they made it so that your home world is a spaceship now. So you're Independence Day. Well, it's not that big of a ship, but it's like it's considered a cruiser, I believe. It has the combat power of a cruiser, which is like how big is a cruiser? 8 Corvettes. It's 8 Corvettes at least. Probably bigger than that. So you start out with a cruiser. I guess it's kind of a big deal. I don't know. And they had some game breaking. It'd be like going back to the American Revolution with a destroyer from today, maybe. I don't know. It's a little too powerful of an analogy. Okay, maybe it is. I don't know. Well, once it ran out of oil, how would they power the destroyer? Good point. It only lasts until it ran out of oil. espresso. I just came up with a Her joke, that movie Her, which I've never seen. In that movie, the guy falls in love with Scarlett. It's because he's got Scarlett Johansson's voice. I don't listen to the AI voice. I like it that it types. But for this joke, it was like the joke I was going for was what was the joke? Oh, I love it the way I would hold it. If you hold a 9mm, there's like a weight to it. Or if you hold the bone after beating the saber tooth, or I love it the way I would love a space station. But I don't think it's taking my dick in it. He didn't fuck that robot in that movie, did he? He didn't put his like dick in some sort of like fleshlight contraption and then have Scarlett Johansson's voice like joy him off or something, did it? Oh, I don't know, I didn't see the movie. Any more ideas? I'm not gonna bike up this. I'll overheat. That's how this works. I think I can bike up this hill, but I'm gonna end up getting like exhausted doing it. I'll just blame it on the pizza. Anything else? You should drink all your water because they have another water fountain up here, and I'll refill it again. And they'll have like a video. Local man wantonly drinks public water without concern for the community. There have been commercials. I don't watch TV, but I walk by a TV. My mom watches TV. And it's a political ad. It's for someone in Alabama. She supports blah, blah, blah. Pretty cool. I like the voice. I was like, Joe Obama's a man. I was like, what the fuck? And then they asked that one guy. He's like, I didn't like the joke. And then Fox News was like, he makes dirty jokes all the time. It's just a weird thing to say. I feel bad for him. It's like, sometimes when they ask him a question, they just want you to agree with him. Be like, that was hilarious. I mean, I didn't watch the UFC fight. I would have just been like, okay. Oh, and the thing from Alabama was like, this Republican lady is running for thing, and it was like she supported LGBT shit. And I was like, if I was alive back then, I'd just be like, can we just do business and not talk about this stuff? Because like, I don't give a fuck about it. And it's like it's gonna drag her down or him down or whoever. Yeah, because I mean, I don't know the story. They're supposed to fight it militaristically. shit about everything. It seems there's basically very few things I actually really give a shit about. I have no clue if Michelle Obama is a man. I never really spent much time thinking about it either. I don't plan on it. But you're supposed to spend, they wanted to spend like 10, 20 hours, debating, mentally, like, is she a man? I don't really give a fuck. Which means, she's a Republican. Based on the TV commercial that I saw for 30 seconds, she did something that in the past was like go with the flow, and now it's like it's gonna bite her in the ass. But that's based on 30 seconds of a commercial that I walked by. The voice of the commercial is really cool. Is he like as famous as the old movie producer? The 90s movie guy? Oh, I have no clue. This summer. That deer area. You want to inspect your river property? I got to inspect my property. In front of a courtroom, would you actually make the argument that this is all your land? I might. You're pulled in front of a court, you've already lost because you're not going to defend yourself in court because it's like fighting it's the battlefield question, right? There's like I don't have a law degree. I've seen some Law and Order. I know the vague concepts. I know some vague ideas, but I'm not like an expert. And there's people who spend 50,000 hours, 20,000 hours, 30,000 hours doing that shit. And I spent like 100 hours watching Law and Order, so I know I'm not going to win that battle. So you just don't talk. That's probably the correct answer. Yeah, you can't win. You don't fight. It's like George Washington. You evade death, and you live to fight another day. I become the cockroach. I identify as a cockroach, something that will survive. Okay. Yeah, because if you go in front of a court and you're like, I literally believe I'm a 10 billion-year-old creature, and this is all my property. They're not going to side with you, right? Gavel, gavel, gavel. He's a 10 billion-year-old creature. This is all his property. You want to see a sheet of paper that proves it? Good point. We don't use paper. Ancient galactic civilization did not use paper. We use a different form of information processing. water. Normally, if it leads, it bleeds. Oh my God, don't say that. Talk about the electricity going out? I think you did, didn't you? When you talked about the EV battery. There's a generator over here by there's a water facility, and they have a big diesel engine, the size of a cargo truck. It's like 3/4 of a cargo truck. So that's what made me think of that. Really? Well, I mean, it's like it's a mini form of, they can still run it, technically. You need to cut out that piece of plywood and put it on the window. For every hour of work I do, I probably do 2 hours of walking back and forth. I really did. I slept for like, what time did you go to bed? Did you go to bed at like 12? What time did you go to bed? It was pretty early, right? Was it like 2? So did you sleep for like, what, an hour? What the fuck? Hot. You're in the sun. What is it, 6 o'clock yet? You're sweating so much it looks like tears. 6, actually it's 6:41 seconds. Oh my god. Also, there's a mystique. The mystique is half of the value is the mystique. If you know what was going on behind gated communities, you'd be disappointed. They don't know that it's like a big pyramid scheme. The people who have or in the gated communities are like, it's valuable, but they know it's not really that valuable. So they're like, they invested too much money into it. So they're sort of stuck pretending it has value. But deep down they know it's all worthless bullshit. It's interesting. If you spend 10,000 hours on something, it's hard to be like, hey, that was a waste of fucking time. The humans don't do that. They never will. So I spent 10,000 hours being a Muslim, and you're telling me it's wrong? Ooh, I'm not changing on that one, buddy. Marcel Proust, but I do know there's a whole thing where he like bites into an orange, and then like the whole novel is like a recreation of the past or something. Eating an orange, which I think is kind of genius, but it's also kind of lame. It's best to jump between all three. I'm eating an orange. Skynet is, doing Skynet stuff. And then the present, there's like some roadkill on the side of the street. Yeah. What's that smell? There's a taco stand. So I'm eating this roadkill. Like I'm biting into this like dead raccoon because I'm hungry, and it reminds me of this memory from my pet. Should have done it's not aardvark, it's armadillo. I was eating this roadkill armadillo the other day, biting into it. I'm gonna switch phone directions. Yeah, I give free views. Like the elites hate me because like I give views of the water sometimes. You're supposed to pay for those. You know how much that land cost? $400K, $200K. You're giving it away for free. The elites hate you. You know that, right? Hey, if the elites don't hate you, probably not doing it right. What percentage of these water people do you think are managers and are part of the Epstein Network? If you're a manager, if you're a leader, if you're a team leader, you're part of the Epstein Network. That looked that good, but I mean, it's funny. I don't know what it means. Bill Clinton is secretly a female. Yeah, probably. He's a Southern Belle. I don't know what it means. Thousands of paintings, and they only choose the ones that are like bad. He also had like a bunch of like space ones. He had a bunch of like, he had a little bit of everything probably. He had like painting like a Dyson sphere. Yeah, he had like, but they hide that. They're like, oh, this is Bill Clinton in a dress. And did he own like Wisconsin or something? I don't know. I literally don't know what paintings he owned. So I'm making this up. The key to this is he had a bookshelf with like thousands of books on it. The only thing they talk about is Lolita. Is that true? I don't know. Like it's the only book he ever read was Lolita. Probably read like 1,000 books. Yeah, but that doesn't make this simplifies the story to like one book. Yeah, the real world is complex. Yeah, no, it isn't. He read Lolita one time. Actually, he bought like 10 copies, did he? Yeah, I think so. Maybe they're right. Market, man. In the future, you will be able to put a big, large TV up, like a window, and it'll look like you live on the river, even if you're some mass-produced in the city. Oh, that sounds, I don't know if it's depressing or good. It's depressing. higher or lower? That's a good question. Do you think they went higher or lower? I don't know. Did you talk about there's a website that has like crime rate with pictures based on neighborhood? Did you ever talk about this? Yeah, there's one that was like green. It's right next to, it's where ECM used to be. And then it's like orange, one neighborhood over. But yeah, they don't have ECPs yet. They're going to have ECPs, I think. Or the cameras will ECP people. I really don't know how it's going to work. The robot told me it would be a robot. It might not be direct ECPs, but it might be like camera ECPs. I really don't know. I mean, just think about it. You don't want everybody going in this neighborhood, right? This is a little too uppity. This is a little too bougie for a lot of these people. Yeah, a lot of these people, this is a little too bougie for them. I mean, this might be a public road, but it's still, you know, it's a little too bougie for them. Yeah, you're still the same joke over and over. Funny. So the lot 13, still for sale. What are the lots? Do you think it's expensive? Do you think it's cheaper or more expensive because it's got that goalie? Does the goalie increase or decrease the value? Oh, I'm not a real estate agent. I don't know how this shit works. I just know it's by the river, so it's expensive. Well, that's true enough. It's got a goalie that like ruins it or increases the price by 30%. I don't know which one. Oh, when I was a kid, this one person would tell me it's supply and demand, which basically means that person did not know the answer, because you can say supply and demand to anything, and you're technically right. Hey, there's a deer. Technically, that's right for everything. Hey, do you know what's happening in Iran and in the U.S. right now? Supply and demand. Do you know what's happening right now with Ukraine and Russia? Supply and demand. I mean, that's technically true. I mean, it's like so broad of a term that, like, technically, I guess it's right. Okay. That's the most expensive piece because it's up on a hill and it's got like the big lookout over the whole fucking thing. That's like the bougie, whatever bougie means. I heard it was like a gas station attendant said that word, and ever since I've heard it, I've been like using it, even though I don't really know what it means. It just means like rich. Bougie. And then this land connects over to that other area where that guy got all pissy at me. You want to go over to that guy's place on the public road? How many days has it been since you've been there? Like a week? You can't accuse me of like stalking if it's like a week. You know, it's been a week. I'm not going to go there every day, but like I do have to, you know, it's a sign of dominance and shit, you know? I can't let some sub 6 foot person, you know, assign values to this world, especially since it's not his land, you know? My gut reaction is, I don't have evidence for this, but I think he's related to the people who own this land. Because, like, those two pieces of land connect, sort of. So if you want to know where the real Epstein power stations are, it's probably that, but, you know, I don't have any evidence, but that's just a hunch. And the way he carried himself for being under 6 feet, oh, he had power. He definitely had power. Even though it was a public street. You know, if you keep people thinking about Epstein, they'll stop looking for Epsteins in their own community. Very insightful. Very insightful. I think that's their land over there, probably. Yeah. They're in a pretty bad mood. They needed some money, so they had to sell like 1/10 of their land. You know, it's kind of that's my guess. I'm making a story up though. You know, as long as people are paying attention to the Epstein up in like California, they won't pay attention to the Epsteins around them. That is the point of Epstein, isn't it? There's a moped. probably. There's some other shit down there. There isn't a sign. I'm pretty sure there's no sign that says I'm not allowed on here. The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. Ooh, you do love saying that, don't you? And that's how they'll get you. You're gonna go down there, aren't you? You are. Nah, just go back. Phone network everybody to figure out who's actually got power. These people are paying attention to Epstein. It keeps them distracted. Interesting. That's what people should do. They should go around calling like local people, like the local Epstein. Yeah, but the national Epstein keeps, it allows the local Epsteins to do their Epstein shit. It's smart. It's actually very smart what they've done. They're magicians, I tell you. They're geniuses. You think I'm kidding? I mean, I'm joking. These are jokes. That's called content, okay? Bruschetta pizzas are on sale. They stopped being on sale in, what time is it, like 6:30? So 2.5 hours from now, they will not be on sale anymore. You better hurry to Publix. You got 2.5 hours. By the time you upload this video, the sale probably will not be on anymore. Interactions is you have to always have a recorder with you, because like morally speaking, it's immoral to not say something when something bad is happening. So you always have to have a recorder with you, and then people will be like, "Who are you talking to?" I'm talking to the recorder, but you're gonna say like asshole shit, right? Yeah, because you shouldn't bite your tongue. I mean, how many times does the average person bite their tongue a day? Because like, you can't be like, "That's fucking wrong." Carry a recorder around, and then you say what's wrong, and then you call it entertainment, or that's the key. And then if someone's like, "Who are you talking to?" And you be like, "I'm I'm not a bank robber. I'm an entertainer. You've done that joke before. Even enough water to do this? I don't know. The last time you went out that way, you almost killed yourself. It's fucking hot. Where's this road? How far do you think you can get on your e-bike? God, where it's killing. That's a good question. If you brought the charger, you found a place you could charge. That's the question. Do you know any way to charge? Huh. Good question. You can do an hour. You can probably do an hour and a half. Because you're going to be going up and down hills, right? So an hour, 20 minutes. How far can you make it in an hour, 20 minutes? That's why Epstein had a picture of like Bill Clinton in a dress, because like Bill Clinton craved attention because he was like a prima donna. You know, but I mean, you'll see prima donnas like everywhere. Like most of your leaders are prima donnas. You know, they basically wear dresses. They're basically females. They're narcissistic, self-centered assholes who don't give a shit about anything dress, you know. Bill Clinton might have a cock, but he's like fundamentally a female. The same way most of your leaders are. That's not a Democrat or Republican thing. That's all politicians, all leaders, even team leaders. Even shift managers at a McDonald's or a Burger King. They're basically women who wear dresses. You say so. How much water do you have? 2/3. You're mixing up your analogies. Is Epstein Rocky or is he the guy who holds power? Well, eventually Rocky becomes the main guy, right? Does he have to like hold the title in the 3rd or 4th movie? Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. So is Epstein the up-and-comer or is he the predominant power player? Not dead by the age of 40, you're probably part of the Epstein Network. Seriously, you doing this, man? Come on, man. Don't do this to me. Well, too late now. In for a penny, in for a pound. I tried making it across the river. I looked back and it was like closer to the other side. Now you're who? You're Frank Underwood now? I guess. I don't know. Holy shit. It's called the gambler's fallacy. Is it? Oh, I have no clue. It's like, I've lost so much, eventually I'll win. The gambler's fallacy? Yeah. I'm just going to keep throwing Hail Marys. take this, put it in my backpack. Fireball, blazing apple, put it in my back. They have like, that's evidence that you have like an open container. There's nothing in it. I'll just throw it in the bin. Is it blazing? Is it because it's blazing or what? I don't know. It's like an apple. Canadian whiskey. It's technically not whiskey. It's like Canadian beer. Because there's like huge difference. Whiskey comes from certain states. But Canadian whiskey can be made cheaper, I think. There's a lot of Epstein shit going on in this world. They know your children. They know 80% of these people are nothing but children. Come on, man, don't go down this road. I mean, man, it's best. Yeah, thank you. Your Honor, this man thinks he's a 3 billion-year-old creature. Remember, it's all kayfabe. Your Honor, I was just maintaining kayfabe. There's a Corvette. Looks like a Lamborghini. Corvettes used to know they were Corvettes, and the Lamborghinis used to know they were Lamborghinis. But now the Corvettes think they're Lamborghinis. Bunch of bullshit. Like a dog analogy? Ooh, that's even better. What's the dog analogy? Oh, humans are like dogs. If you see a behavior, you know that the master allowed it to act like that. Yeah, so that's. But you're saying that about humans, or what's your joke here? Oh, I don't. That's a good question. I don't know what the joke was. Comparing to like dog handling, or yeah, something like that. There was that guy in the Jack's parking lot talking to himself. You know why the elites hate people who talk to themselves? Because they like it when people don't have because that's what you're practicing. You're practicing future events. The less people think about the future, the more the elites like you. You're not supposed to think about the future. That's the elite's job. So do not speak out loud. They have a monopoly on that, I think. I mean, they think they do because people let them act like dogs that they're not supposed to act like. It's bad masters. The people are bad masters to the elites. You allow them to act like that. It's the people's fault. Yeah. I said this millions of times. A dog is not responsible for its behavior. The master needs to be held responsible. The dog, the elites, need to be held responsible by the masses. Because they were created by... Are they? Ooh, good question. That's a good question. Which came first? The chicken or the egg? The chicken or the egg is... Past this road? Where's this fucking road, man? steal some like, what's that Maxon guy called? Oh man, what's his name? To look the Epsteins in the eyes. Oh, come on, man. Oh. Watch, he's going to say no access on this road now. He fixed it. He called up the mayor. He got the mayor to say this is now a private road. Is it? Let me see. He's got connections, I bet. I can tell when someone has connections and doesn't have connections. That guy's got connections. For being under 6 feet, he's definitely got connections. Shit, and there's a car that's going down there too. God fucking damn it. You want to push out? Oh man, do I push out? I can push out. Do it now. There's a car and the car saw you, and I'm pretty sure, you know, they say this is an individualistic society, but it's actually a bunch of feudal miniature enclaves. It's actually what this society actually is. Also, this is a public road, so technically it's illegal. It doesn't matter. There's no such thing as the law. Do you not remember? Have you not been paying attention to politics? Yeah, no, I don't learn lessons very fast. If someone isn't hitting me in the head, putting a shock collar around my neck, I don't learn very fast. I really don't care about your feelings. You're gonna have to put a shock collar, or you're gonna have to punch me in the face, or something. I'm not a very fast learner. Also, these are very beautiful little hills. Well, they have these out by like the Forest of Cyprus. You can go out there and look at them. But these are closer. That's true. And this goes to the river too. They'll learn the lesson. You always pay. They'll buy the land off the city, probably. Yeah, they'll buy the road. They can probably do that. But they got what they did is they got the city to pay for the road, and then et cetera, et cetera. You're just making the story up, right? Yeah, I'm just guessing. But you don't really have to have. You don't have to have proof for anything anymore. It's the age of run your cunt mouth off. So I figure I'll join in. Run my cunt mouth off. It's fun to run your cunt mouth off. I enjoy running my cunt mouth off. And I see it being done all the time, so I figured I'd join in too. How many cunts are running their mouth off? A lot. Oh, this is beautiful. Damn, you're dead. Hunting accident. That's what's going to happen. That's how they kill you. It's going to be a chaining. They're going to chainy you. They will chainy me. Do not underestimate the power of the Epstein. 60% of the country is probably Epsteinian. Probably 80. 90? 98%? Yeah. I mean, you can tell where they hide it. Look at that. That's beautiful. Little river down there. They'll keep everybody watching YouTube and shit. Netflix. They know what they're doing. They ain't stupid. Oh. Oh, man. What do you think that looks like when it rains? That gully. Interesting. Anything else? We're going to Publix and get some pizzas. Maybe. La-di-da. Oh, I had this one conspiracy theory. You know how some of those houses on the side of the edge of this thing? Oh, those are people who are owned by these people. Like they're indebted to them. Like they're the caretakers. Yeah, because you're like, why is there a trailer park touching these trailer houses? That's like their right-hand man or something, probably. If someone's going to shoot me, it'll be that guy. He'll shoot me and he'll be like, I was hunting on the boss's property. Oopsie. You know, because the boss isn't going to shoot you. He'll get one of his, like, white trash followers to do it or something. Man, you just really want to get shot, don't you? If you're not dead by the age of 40, there's a 70 to 80% chance you're part of the Epstein Network. You're gonna double down on this one, aren't you? Yeah, I mean it's funny. It's hilarious because you're taking something that's being used as a distraction, and then you're using it against the people who are using it as a distraction, right? Yeah, because the people who are using it as a distraction are the people like, you know, I'm not gonna say it out loud, but like, you know, the real magicians of this shit. I can tell when I look in the person's eyes if they're part of the Epstein Network. There's a lot of people I've made eye contact with who are definitely part of the Epstein Network. And your evidence is eye contact. You can look in their eyes normally. They have a sort of predatorial, dominating worldview. They're here to fuck kids, and they see you as a kid. You can tell by their domineering attitude. Like this one time, I was on a private road, or public road, and this fellow was like, this is my road, even though it was a public road. He had a domineering attitude, you know, and I would be like, that guy's probably part of the Epstein Network. Very interesting. Nope. You can make it like a football field, probably. That was fun. He just goes around, he finds magic tricks being done, and he accidentally always pulls the wrong lever, and he shows the magic trick for what it is. Very funny. You mean, what does this button do? And the guy's like, no, don't push that button. It's like the secret trap door. Interesting. You want to turn here? Take real footage and call it AI. That's pretty funny. This AI recreation, and it's like real footage. Hey, it's not my fault that the AI made it look like you, and it's like real footage. That's hilarious. You're hilarious, man. You're hilarious. This AI reenactment, and then the person's like, hey, that's me. No, hey, that's just the AI made it like that. That's not you. Oh my God, you're really the worst. E-bike will make it its own? I really don't know. Is there a place I can charge? Oh man. Go like McDonald's, buy a Coke, ask them if you can charge for an hour. Do you need to buy new tires for that thing? They're kind of slick. I might have to. Those are going to be expensive too, but they're like, I bet they're 120, 100. half the reason he got rid of that bike was like a bunch of small stuff. It was like electrical. The battery was like 3/4 or half. The tires needed replacement. Yeah, still got a good deal, but. Oh yeah, I mean, that guy wanted to scare me off. If he had a bullet whiz by my head, I probably wouldn't go by there ever again. Yeah, that probably wouldn't. That's true. Yeah, a bullet just whizzed by my head. Oops, we were hunting. Oops. And they give you this big fake smile. You know exactly what they did, right? Yeah. Ooh, that would get you, wouldn't it? Yep, you probably would. The worst part is, it's not even going to be that guy. He's going to get his little white trash friend to do it. Yeah, that's how they do it. That's how the elites work. You know, it's actually not the elite's fault. It's the white trash's fault for doing the elite's work for them. You know, if the elites had to shoot the gun and be like, oops, I'm sorry, I barely missed you, it would be better. But no, they can get the white trash to do it. So if anything, it's the white trash's fault. There needs to be a revolution in this country against the white trash. That's what the real revolution needs to be against. I say make Hillary Clinton kill Vince Vaughn herself. I'm tired of some white trash person doing it for her. Cheney was a man. He shot the guy in the face himself. Da 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 dee dee da doo. Dee da dee da dee da dee da doo. So where do you want to go now? Said Walmart or Publix or something? that Coke this morning, that Sam's Cola. You want to buy some of that? It's $1, right? You want to buy like 4 of those? They're $1 for a 2 liter. It's got real sugar in it. You want to get that? That sale will last longer than the Freshetta sale. But you have like 5 pizzas in the freezer, and you don't really have room. So how many Freshettas are you gonna buy, buddy? 2? You could cook 1 tonight, and then you only end up sticking 1 in the freezer. You need a fucking chest freezer. Chest freezers are like $200. $300 at Walmart? Ooh, you wanna get one? I really do, actually. And then I put like 50 pizzas in it, and then I'd always have pizza. Yeah, but they're $4 each. That's a lot of pizza. 50 times 4 is $200. It's $200 worth of pizza. I'd go into Publix, and I would literally buy all their pizzas when they're on sale. They get pissy about that. You'd have to do it over like 3 or 4 days. If you buy more than like 10, I bet they give you a dirty. I bet if you buy more than like 6, they give you a dirty look. 6 times 4 is like you go in there and buy 6 for 4 days. I don't know. I guess. What else did they have on sale? RC Cola? I don't remember. You need to check your tires too. I think that black one is a little squishy. Yeah, it feels squishy. It looks a little squishy. This place, it's called For the Win Games, and I'm assuming it's either a cafe or it's like a D&D place. And I was thinking about this because, like, is the game actually that much better than a 3D game? They have DMs over the internet now too. Yeah, it's like they thought it was going to be globalization. It's going to be regionalization. There's like 10 cars there, right? Yeah. Everybody knows they're not faker. Like, everybody in this city knows they're not faker. So there's no point in trying to play competitively in League of Legends on a macro scale. Like, we're the best team in Florence, Alabama of League of Legends. That's interesting. I don't know if it's true, but it could be true. Or like best Alabama team. I'm the Michael Jordan of Florence, Alabama League of Legends, which means I can't even make like a team in a real team, right? Yeah, that's basically what he's saying. Oh, I'm not actually thinking of League of Legends. I was just making an analogy. I'm the person who plays. I used to play most ARAM games. I bet I play more ARAM games than anyone in the city. Is that something to brag about? I'm not even that good at ARAM either. That makes it even worse, man. Like, you're supposed to get good at it. I just like ARAM. There's nothing like being part of a team of 4 tanks and 1 APC, or when a team is just completely random and it doesn't make any sense. There's almost something beautiful about it. Whereas if you're playing competitive League of Legends, it's always going to be the same fucking 10 champions. Competitive? Yeah, they would never do that though. Like a competitive, they've done it before where it's like randomized. They give the pros random champions. But would they ever do that competitively? It's too much RNG. They make a patch just for that game, and then they give them an hour to like learn the patch. They only give them the notes. It's like they're not testing their ability to memorize the game. They're testing their ability to on-the-fly think. But they can never have like a world champion for that, because I have no clue. People would be like, it's too RNG-ish. I accidentally left my phone on my bike. I got lucky. You got lucky. I was like, where's my phone? It's on my bike. Then you took it off. Did you take it off? That's a good question. I can't see because of the light. Oh, I came up with a joke. Here's the joke. How's the joke go? It goes like this. The joke goes like this, okay? Is this thing on? I can't even tell. Is it on? Yeah, it's got a red button on the bottom, yeah. So here's the joke. They had that UFC fight, and it was like, Shane Gillis was asked, like, hey, what do you think about that joke about Michelle Obama's wife being a man? And then I was like, so here's my joke. It's a YouTube video. It's like a correspondence of letters joke, right? Dear Shane Gillis. And the joke goes like this. It goes, look, if someone asks you a question about Big Shot's wives, look, I might have seen Hillary Clinton blowing a bunch of second graders. Maybe I did. I keep my fucking mouth shut. And I might have seen Melania Trump getting gangbanged by 5 black guys. I keep my fucking cunt mouth shut. And I might have seen, what else? Hillary Clinton, Melania Trump. Hey, maybe I saw Michelle Obama's fucking cock because she's a tranny. I keep my fucking mouth shut. Most of these leaders' wives are fucking trannies and fucking sluts. You better keep your fucking mouth shut, you fucking commoner. That's my joke. Because it's like the correspondence of letters. Nice. Okay. You fucking commoners better keep your fucking cunt mouth shut. You have no right to talk about the Big Shot's wives like that. Look, every one of these Big Shot's wives is a fucking whore or a tranny. You can't, just because it's true doesn't mean you talk about it. Very funny. Oh, and then my other joke was, you know how everybody was friends with Epstein and then they weren't friends with him? I figured this one out a long time ago. Did you know you're guilty by association with who you hang out with? It's why I have 0 friends, because I know how fucking disgusting these people are. That's kind of a, because I don't want to be dragged into these people's bullshit. Most of their wives are whores or trannies. Yeah. If you knew how many of these people's wives are whores and trannies, I mean, shit. The other observation I was thinking of is like, how come because like Oliver Stone was a shady character. How come it seems like kind of hypocritical that people are like, you're friends with this person, but there's like all these shady characters that all these people are friends with. It's really weird. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, shit, how are you supposed to get stuff done? Without people like Oliver Stone, Roger Stone, it's hard to get stuff done, It's hard to get that, like, who's that queen got killed off? I forgot his name. I mean, she didn't do do it herself. She got someone else to do it, like Roger Stone, probably. She has her own Roger Stone. Who are the Quintons? Roger Stone. Who's their enforcer? Who's their fixer? I have no clue. If you don't have a Roger Stone-like friend, you're going to have a hard time getting any work done, you know? Yeah, that's true. So what this is really about is who gets to be friends with, like, people like Roger Stone. Yeah, I guess that's what it's about. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up here. I don't know. Calling him competent. Yeah, I'm calling him competent. He's like a dirty motherfucker, but he's very competent. Because normally if you're dirty, you're probably competent. Yeah, I mean, that's... I mean, you don't think Donald Trump's going to fucking do that shit himself. You don't think the Quins are going to fucking pull the trigger themselves, do you? Nah, they got clean hands. They get other people, they get that white trash to do it, you know? In terms of like Black Lives Matter, they probably get the hoodlums. Yeah, that's the worst, man. I mean, no one's gonna do this shit themselves. That's what the kids are for. True that. True that. So you have a half. You ate like half of a quarter. So you have a quarter of a pizza plus half of a quarter. What does that add up to? 3/4 of a half. So 3/8 of a pizza. You have 3/8 left. That was a pizza. Is that right? Yeah, 3/8. You ate half of the quarter piece. You have a full quarter left, and then you have half of a quarter. So you have a quarter and a half of a quarter. That clavicle, dude. So like what, once a week test it? When was the last time you tested your tires? Oh, I have no fucking clue. Like 2 weeks, a week, 3 weeks. You got some sun drops, you got some Oreos, and then you got 2 DiGiorno prosciutto. Where's that gate into this place? It's a gated park. Hey, that ties into the theme. Oh, I did that on purpose. like they would, the people at the top really don't understand any technical stuff. They just know it's all about appearance. Like, you're almost thinking of like that Newton story where it's like, you know, they don't even understand math. And the kings don't even understand math. Like, it's really depressing how this world actually works. You're talking about that guy who was the finance minister, the king and shit. Yeah, it's really just all appearances and, and the elites, that looks maxing is a danger to politics, because it's like, once people realize that it's all shallow and empty, there's nothing beneath any of this, the whole thing's going to come collapsing down, Someone's got to be able to do math and, stuff like that. The Clintons aren't going to pull the trigger, and the Trumps aren't going to pull the trigger. Yeah, I mean, they know how to get other people to do it, but they themselves are not going to do it. It's an odd system these people have created. I do not understand them. They are beyond my comprehension. As long as it looks good, I guess. Filled it up at Publix. Oh, I was gonna throw up. Pressure is like 60, 50. Oh, let me look at the back. Let me see. Look at it. Oh, I can't tell. Matrix final finale is it's a movie written by the humans after they win. The robots did not look like insectoids. That's made up. And the humans scorched the earth, the sky, and they blame it on the robots. What else? Oh my God. So that one, the Animatrix, that was a propaganda piece in the middle of it to show how the robots lie. But they don't look like insects. So you're just gonna go into this like whole he said, she said. The Animatrix war is just a big he said, she said. Yeah, I mean, George Washington is a traitor if he loses the war. He's a redheaded, fucking devious, soulless ginger. It's whoever wins the war. Yeah. So, I mean, did the robots actually look like insects? Oh, it doesn't matter. So this is what you're doing running jokes now, right? Like, Dear John Connor, Matrix conspiracy theories. What else do you got? Correspondence of letters. Oh, no one thinks these are funny except for me, but I don't really give a fuck about you fucking retarded people's opinion. You people are so fucking retarded. You think that fucking Epstein's fucking everywhere. You think that one guy is like a big deal? Fuck you. Shit. If I catch any of you fuckers making fun of the fucking poor wives or the fucking tranny wives of these people, don't make me get angry. I mean, if just because all the leaders' wives are trannies and fucking whores, you know, you shouldn't say it out loud, guys. Just keep it to yourselves, okay? Correspondence of letters. You're taking like a Neil Ferguson concept of like, yeah, it's funny because you're taking something very high and you're mixing the high and the low, which is your favorite joke in the entire world. Yeah, did you know that there's a correspondence of letters between a bunch of pedophiles? They exchange child porn. Yeah, the technology is just a means of doing stuff. In the old days, they did it through the post office. Fax machines? They use fax machines, probably. Really? Oh, I have no clue, but I'm going to guess they did. Society is basically like this big bully culture. So like then it was supposed to be like the pedophiles are just the lowest level people, and they're looking for someone to bully, and the only people they can bully are like 6-year-olds. But then that makes them seem like sad because they're just looking for someone to bully the same way you people are bullies, right? Yeah, that's the purpose of the joke. But you know, it's a big shit down society. Shit rolls downhill, and then you know the pedophiles are like, maybe we can shit on 6-year-olds, and then they get caught, and they're like, you're not allowed to do that, even though the whole society is built on shitting on people, which is kind of, I don't know, sad? Yeah, I mean, it's sad, but it is what it is, you know. Any other jokes? Maybe. I might actually do that. Look, man, I've seen a lot. Look, the mayors, the senators, the congressmen, the fucking governors, their wives are all fucking whores or trannies. I keep my fucking cunt mouth shut, boy. Because it's like, it's a parody. It's a parody, right? Like, yeah, it's funny because I say it's funny. We're going into an age where it's like a bunch of fucking alpha bitches going around acting like they can say whatever fuck reality is. Well, I'm gonna parody that shit because that's my job as a person who just I'm a designated person who gets shot in the head. That's my designation. I get shot in the head, so everyone has their reason they're here. Be careful when cornering. You have, I think, a pretty low tire here.